we are going to see about immunology in a nutshell. I am Cynthia Ganeshan, Assistant Professor in Biotechnology, V.V. Vanyaperumal College for Women. It is the study about resistance to disease. It comes from the word immunis, which means exempt from the disease. And it all started with the great historian Thucydides, who studied plague. And he found that those who were affected with plague, they did not get it again, and only they could nurse the sick. So this was a very important finding and led to immunology. And there are two types of immunology, humoral and cell-mediated immunology. What is humoral immunology? Humor means liquid, so it is the liquid part, and cell-mediated, there are a lot of cells involved in the immune system that give us immunity. So let us see how this mechanism works in our body. It all starts with this is the helper T cell, yes, and the helper T cell, when it encounters an antigen is a foreign substance in the body like a bacteria or a virus. When it enters the body, it meets the helper T cell and this helper T cell will produce some cytokines, okay. These cytokines, they are chemicals which are chemical messengers within the cell. These cytokines, they help the B cell and the T cell. These are two important cells in the immune system. So the B cell, it differentiates into plasma cells which are much bigger, and memory B cells. So the plasma cells, they produce antibodies, and these antibodies, they are responsible for clearing the bacteria or the virus from our system. And let us see about cell-mediated immunity. The helper T cell, it also helps the cytotoxic T cell. So this cytotoxic T cell will clear the antigen from the body. It will actually kill cells into which the bacteria or the virus has entered. So this is a cytotoxic T cell. Cytotoxic meaning that the cell is dangerous. It can kill other cells which have a bacteria or virus within it. This is immunology in a nutshell, or this is how a body responds to a bacteria or virus that enters into our body. So once again, the helper T cell, it produces cytokines which helps B cells to differentiate into plasma cells. Plasma cells will produce antibodies, and these antibodies will clear the antigen from the cell, from the body. And helper T cells also produce cytokines and activate the cytotoxic T cell, which will clear self-altered cells or cells which have encountered an antigen. So thank you very much. I hope you understood the basic concept of immunology.